This week in NASCAR just feels heavy, like not the kind of week where we're arguing about setups or celebrating a photo finish. This is the kind of week where you just sit back and go, wow, this changes things. Because right now we've got not just one but two completely different situations unfolding, and both of them hit the sport in a serious way. One of them is about a driver who simply can't get back in the car, no matter how much he probably wants to. And the other is one of those moments where NASCAR had to step in and draw a line. And yeah, it's already sparking a lot of conversation among fans. And trust me, both of these stories are going to have real impact on the season, standings, opportunities, and honestly, even how we look at certain drivers moving forward. So yeah, if you care about what's really going on behind the scenes right now in NASCAR, music, you're going to want to hear this. And hey, real quick, if you're a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and hit that like button and join NASCAR Hub. This channel is brand new. We're pushing for 10,000 subscribers music, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every single week. Let's get into this first situation because honestly, this one just sucks to talk about as a fan. We're talking about Alex Bowman. And man, this is starting to turn into something way more serious than anyone expected. He's not just missing one race, music not two. He's now officially set to miss 3 more NASCAR Cup Series races at Darlington, Martinsville, and Bristol. Music, and when you add that to the races, he's already missed the past couple weeks. We're looking at a driver who's going to be out of the car for at least 6 weeks. 6 weeks. And the reason it's not a crash, it's not a broken bone, it's vertigo. Something that might not sound dramatic at first, but if you've ever dealt with it or even read about it, you know how serious it is. We are talking about dizziness, disorientation, and there is no way you can safely drive a cup car at full speed like that. Music, Hendrick Motorsports made it clear they are not rushing him back at all. And honestly, that tells you everything. Music, this isn't about trying to save a season. This is about making sure Bowman gets back to 100%, because anything less than that in this sport is dangerous. With the off weekend for Easter coming right after Martinsville, the earliest we might see him back is Kansas on April 19th. Music, and even that is not guaranteed. So yeah, best case scenario, he's out for over a month. Realistically, it could be longer. Now let's talk about the impact because this is where it really hits. Right now, Bowman is sitting 36th in the standings and he's already 94 points below the playoff cut line. I'm just going to say it straight. The chances of him making the chase at this point are extremely slim. But here's the thing, and this is important. That's not even the priority anymore. Not for Hendrick, not for the team, not for the fans who understand what's going on. This is about his health period, because we've seen what happens when drivers try to push through things they shouldn't. And in Bowman's case, vertigo is one of those conditions where if it's not fully gone, you just cannot take that risk. And as frustrating as it is, especially for a guy in the 48 car, a team with championship expectations, you'd rather see him miss races than rush back and make things worse. Still, it leaves a huge gap. It shakes up the lineup, and it's one of those moments where you just feel for the driver because you know he wants to be out there more than anything. Now let's talk about the second story, because this one is completely different, and honestly it caught a lot of people off guard, because now we've got a driver who's not out because music of health. He's out because NASCAR stepped in and didn't hesitate. Daniel Dye has been indefinitely suspended. Yeah, music. Indefinitely. This all comes from comments he made during a live stream where he was talking about his experience around IndyCar driver David Malukas while opening trading cards. And during that music stream, he used language that NASCAR determined crossed the line under their rule book, specifically section 4.3c music, which basically says you cannot make public statements music that disrespect or target someone based on things like race, gender, religion, or similar factors. NASCAR reviewed it and the result was a suspension. No timeline, no set return date. The only path back is that he has to complete sensitivity training before he is even considered to return. And it didn't stop there. Collage Racing, his own team, also suspended him immediately after becoming aware of the situation. So this wasn't just NASCAR making a statement. The team backed it up right away. And just like that, he's out. Now, here's where it gets interesting from a competition standpoint. For the Truck Series race at Darlington, they are bringing in Allmendinger as the replacement driver music, and that's a big name to step in. Allmendinger runs full-time in the Cup Series for Collage, and even though he hasn't raced in the Truck Series since 2021 at Watkins Music Glen, he has experience with 14 career starts. So now you've got a veteran jumping into that seat, which could absolutely shake things up for that race. As for Dye, he did issue an apology on social media. Music, he admitted he didn't think. Before speaking, said he didn't intend harm and acknowledged that intention does not erase impact. And honestly, that's something people are going to have their own opinions about. But regardless of how fans feel, Nascar made their stance clear. Now looking at his season, he is currently sitting 13th in the Truck Series standings and already 88 points behind the leader Chandler Smith. He has 49 career Truck Series starts since 2023 with 2 top 5s, 10 top 10s, and 1 pole position. He also has experience in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series with a full-time move there in 2025 with Collage, plus starts this season with AM Racing. So this is a young driver still building his career, and now everything just hit pause. And that's the real impact here, because unlike Bowman's situation, where it's about recovery and coming back stronger, this one is about consequences and how a single moment, especially in today's world where everything is live and everything is recorded, can completely change your trajectory. So yeah, 2 stories, 2 completely different reasons, but both of them shake things up music in a big way. One affects a major cup team and a driver fighting just to get healthy again. The other sends a message across the entire garage about accountability and professionalism. And as fans, we are left watching how both of these situations unfold from here. Does Bowman come back at full strength? Does Dye earn his way back after this? Those are questions that are going to follow Nascar over the next few weeks. Music, and honestly, that's what makes this sport so intense sometimes. It's not just about what happens on the track. Anyway, I want to hear what you think. Drop a comment, especially about these 2 situations, because I know people are going to have strong opinions on both. And if you're new here, this is Nascar Hub. Music, we are just getting started trying to hit that first 10,000 subscribers, and it's all about real NASCAR talk from fans who actually live this every week. So hit like, join NASCAR Hub, and I will catch you in the next one.